Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. I've had a hectic last couple of days. I don't know, life's just been hectic lately, and I feel like I look like I've had hectic life recently. Anyway, we're back with another beer review. Still smiling, or trying to, and we are taking a look at one from that famous subscription company, Beer 52. No, this is not a new thing that I've bought or anything. This is still that bloody Netherlands box that I was supposed to cancel it before that one anyway. Yeah, so Netherlands box, we're taking a look at a beer out of Holland, and it's a new brewery to me, which is no surprise. The brewery is Brothers-in-Law, and this is a can of their Little Club Special Number 3 Black IPA, coming in at 6.5%. Really looking forward to this, to be honest, because I do like a black IPA. There we go, nice artwork. 330ml can, as you'd expect with these lot. Hang on, let me just adjust this belt. Oh, too bloody tight. Yeah, so a black IPA, Little Club, nice artwork, like I said. Sometimes the name doesn't match the look or the bite for that matter. Little Club is one beast of a black IPA, bold, dark, with a hint of roast. Run into him in the woods, whatever you do, don't ask for a light beer. Okay, that seemed quite pointless. The ingredients: water, malted barley, mashed oats, malted wheat, hops, yeast, American hops in it, contains gluten. So there we go, let's get this cracked open. It's been out the fridge all day, so it's sort of at room temperature, but it's had about 15 minutes in the fridge, so you don't want it too cold, do you, being a black IPA, but this might be too warm, but we shall see. So I don't have a brother-in-law's glass because it's the first for the channel, so we're going to whack it in this style Beer Hawk glass. It's a collector's item that now, because Beer Hawk has been gone for many moons. Let's get it open, get it out, and see what we get. First beer of the day. And like I say, I do love a black IPA. Hopefully this is going to be a good one. Clean's not the glass isn't the cleanest. It's not too bad though, but it's not the cleanest. Don't know if I've cleaned this or not. I don't know. Could have been one of them times somebody else did. Anyway, beer in a glass. There we go. Very deep sort of brown colour, sort of chestnut looking colour. I'm going to say it's got that chestnut look about it, and we got a nice sort of tan head there, sort of mix and match. Sort of some spacious, some big bubbles, and I'm not seeing any carbonation go up. Looks like I've got bloody hair on my glass. It's a light, but I'm not seeing any bubbles go up. There's probably bound to be some though. Yeah, but looks decent, doesn't it? Looks decent. Let's stop talking. Give it a swirl. Dive in with the nose. Ooh, it does smell nice. That it's got to be said. That does smell really nice. It smells really well balanced. You're not overpowered by roastiness or any sort of coffee notes, if I'm honest. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's any sort of coffee notes in there, but you get that dark side to it. But you also get a lovely hoppy aroma from the American hops in there. And I would say you sort of smell the oats as well. I've always said some beers when they're packed full of oats, you do tend to get that aroma from it, and I'm picking some of that up. So that's maybe promising for a decent body on the beer, but let's not get too excited. Yeah, roasty, hoppy, a little bit oaty, smells decent. Get the rest in, see what we get. Have I got carried away there? I have, but it's just about stayed in the glass. There we go. Some lovely domage going on. So let's dive in. Brother-in-Law's Little Club and their Special Number 3 Black IPA, 6.5% ABV. Cheers, everyone. That's nice. That is nice, actually. Let's go in again. Gonna have to be quite quick on this one because it's only a small can. Yeah, that's a lovely body actually. 6.5%. Yeah, it's got some weight to it. Doesn't drink light. There is it's not too heavy when you drink it, but there is a lightness to it, I will say. So let's just say a pretty, definitely above average body, definitely above average. Weighty with that drinkability, very smooth as well, it's got to be said. There is a sprightly fizz that goes over the palate, small bubbles. Oh yeah, that's got some lovely flavours in there actually. That's got some really nice flavours in there. Nice mouthfeel, nice and smooth. Yeah. For me, roasty. I'm not sure, funny enough, as I was thinking about this, what I didn't think was in there is now sort of coming to the back. So I was going to say it's roasty. I don't think there's any coffee in there. There's maybe a subtle hint of a chocolate sort of note. Yeah, I'm going to say it's like subtle chocolate to start. Roasted malts. And right on the back end, you get this big bitter finish, which almost feels like a coffee sort of bitterness. Now I'm going to tell you the bits in between. Yeah. Yeah, right at the start really. You get the hops as well right at the start. The hops run alongside that slight bit of chocolate note and the roastiness. They then start getting more and more sort of overtaking the roastiness and the sort of chocolate note. They become more prominent than the hops do. And then the back end, the hops sort of linger and they're still lingering, and you still get, it's odd. It's odd. The hops are there all the way through. I'm going to say the hops are there all the way through. But they take a bit of time to sort of kick in. They're sort of like going along nicely with that little bit of chocolate and that roastiness, and then they take over and they linger and they linger. And you get that bitterness of an IPA. But it's really odd because the dark side of the beer tails off to a coffee note, and it almost makes it feel like a roasty bitterness. But I'm going to say it is a hoppy bitterness. The 6.5% for me, pardon me, is nowhere for me. That it's just nowhere at all. You do get a strong bitterness. There's some cracking flavours in this. Nothing overtakes anything, really. I mean, like I said, the hoppiness is there all the way through, but it's sharing the limelight at the start. It sort of takes over in the middle, and then it starts sharing it at the end. But it's a really well balanced beer for me, and I think it's absolutely fucking banging this, which is nice. I do like a black IPA, but I really like this one. This is really good. It's a shame it weren't a bigger can. 6.5% isn't there for me. Drinks really well, goes down the hatch. It's a dangerous little number, but if you are going to have quite a few of these, it's going to cost you quite a bit, obviously. Being 330ml cans and coming from that Beer 52 subscription thing. But what I would say is if you do see it, definitely give it a go, because it's a cracking beer. Come here, cat. So yeah, Brothers-in-Law and their little club special number 3 black IPA, 6.5%. Big thumbs up from me. That is about a really good beer. Definitely recommend it to anyone. If you've had this beer before, let me know your thoughts on it. I love it. Go and give it a try. Give us a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.